Hello, hello. Hi, amazing people. Welcome back to Nicole, the Career Catalyst. I'm so excited to have you here. If you're my returning subscriber, you know the usual. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you're a new subscriber, you're very welcome. So, if you're interested in anything related to relocation abroad, whether it is through studies, volunteer opportunities, conferences, this is the channel for you to stay tuned at. So as usual, I'm going to request you to please share, like, subscribe, and let's dive in. So I have amazing news for you. In this video, I want to share an amazing opportunity for you. If you would love to relocate to Japan, then this is the video that I definitely would encourage you to stay tuned at, because I'm going to share with you lots of amazing details on how you can be able to relocate to Japan as a teacher. And the beauty about this opportunity is that you do not even need to be a teacher or have any teaching experience for you to be able to move to Japan. So I'm going to share all the details on how you can apply for this opportunity, how the process goes. So it's a fully funded visa relocation process, which is a good thing, right? So you don't want to miss this. I'm going to walk you through all the details. So let's jump into the video.
So this is the website for Yaroki Switch Group. So as you can see, like, they have quite a lot of teaching opportunities available for you to move to Japan. So I'm just going to scroll down here. So currently, Yaruki Switch Group employs over 500 native instructors from 31 different countries. So they don't hire only within Japan, but even internationally. So they're waiting for you to join them in an exciting career in education. So one of the things that I love about this opportunity is that even if you do not have any experience as a teacher, you can still be hired. So as you see here, no experience, no problem. They welcome both brand new and experienced teachers. So they provide full support with comprehensive startup training and continuous follow-up workshops throughout the year. And then when you scroll down, you'll be able to use your life experiences while educating. So meaning that you're going to be able to promote cultural awareness by sharing your own country's traditions and customs in the classroom. Then you'll design your career path based on your goals. So from 1-year contracts to long-term career opportunities, your level of commitment is up to you. So there are a lot of career advancement opportunities within some of the schools in Yaruki. So no previous experience in education is required, no need for IELTS. As long as your English is okay, you can be able to teach. So Yaruki Group provides an immersive learning environment in which children are exposed to real natural English by native speaking teachers, and has developed multiple education brands across Japan. So there are 7 brands of Yaruki Switch Group. So here they have the different English education brands. So they have Winby, there's Kids Duo International, and then iKids Star. And then these are also some of the other different brands that they have when you scroll down here. So when you want to look at some of the employee interviews, you can watch these videos. I'm not going to play them, but you can always play them at your own time for you to kind of have an experience on or have an idea on how the interviews go. So here are some of the recruitment guidelines. So you'll be employed as a member of Yaruki Switch Group, and your school assignment will be decided taking your preferences into consideration. So the salary is 250,000 Japanese yen, negotiable. And then the contract employment is 3 months probation full time with 1-year contract renewal. So there is no change in pay or work conditions during probationary period. So you can always convert this in your country's currency wherever you come from, just to know how much it is for you. So this is the job description: teaching English to kindergarten and or elementary children, including preparing for events and lessons, cleaning and organizing the workplace, planning and participating in events such as summer festivals, interacting with parents, so on and so forth. When we look at some of the working hours, they have 5 working days per week, 8 to 9 working days per day, depending on the brand, and then the school schedule may differ depending on the brand or the school. They also offer extended holidays like the Golden Week, Auburn holidays, New Year's holidays, and revitalization leave. So some of the benefits they have is renewal bonus of 100,000 Japanese yen upon successful completion and re-signing of 1-year contract. Then they offer 10 paid days of leave per year after 6 months of employment, in addition to national holidays. Fully paid comprehensive initial training included, in addition to regular training workshops throughout the year. All work-related commuting costs reimbursed, social security and health insurance provided, visa sponsorship and renewal support available. So that the above might differ. So keep in mind, they'll need native level English fluency, minimum 2 years 2-year associate's degree for visa sponsorship, be able to deliver active and engaging lessons while adapting the curriculum to maintain student focus, be independent and creatively minded, and support students' intellectual and social development, help maintain and manage school environment, and participate in special events. So our curriculum puts emphasis on pronunciations and phonics. So while we of course welcome English speakers from a variety of countries with varying dialects and accents, we ask that you're able to effectively teach and express these concepts in a phonetically natural English environments. Only applicants that are able to meet the highest standards of fluency will be considered. So keep this in mind, guys, as you apply. Participation in all special events taking place on Saturdays, Sundays, and public holidays may be required, approximately 1 event per month. So when we look at the location, your location will be discussed during the recruitment process. You'll be assigned a school as your working location. Transportation is fully covered, and some contract details may vary depending on placement. So no experience in the educational industry is required. So when you want to apply for this, you'll just come here, you click on apply. But before we proceed there, let's just continue down from application to hiring. So this is the process. When you apply via the home page, and then in case if you're shortlisted, you'll be conducted via Skype or in person for the interview. So in case if you're based in Japan, probably it will be in person, but if you're not, then it will be via Skype. So if you pass the first interview, you'll be shortlisted for the second interview, which is going to still be via Skype or in person. And then if you pass this second interview, that is when you'll now be given an offer about the onboarding process. So you'll be successfully hired, and then after that you will be assigned to your school after you're hired. So meaning that depending on whichever school it is, some of the brands that you've already seen here in the website, they will assign you one of those, and that's where you'll be teaching from. So roughly you'll have 1 month of training before your initial training as you begin. So your initial orientation, your first day of employment with Yaroki Switch Group is company orientation. So during this orientation, they will introduce you to the company and its programs, as well as useful information regarding your upcoming training schedule. While many attendees may already have been living in Japan for some time, we also provide helpful information regarding life in Japan, everything from receiving postal packages to health insurance matters. So this is their orientation schedule that you'll go through with them when you pass. And then the initial and follow-up training after that, orientation, the initial training takes approximately 1 month and is mainly comprised of 2 types: desk training and pre-assignment on the job training. Yeah, so which is more like a lecture style. So these are some of the examples of desk-type training, and then they have the initial training, then periodical and follow-up trainings, and then the career path. So not only is it possible to change your job type as you build a career, there are also raises within your position as teacher available as well. For example, a head trainer could have an annual salary of over 6 million yen, Japanese yen. So you can convert that. So recruiter through interviews and hiring events, speaking with new potential teachers to share information about the opportunities available at Yaruki Switch Group. Then they have the curriculum director, transfers to other brands. Yeah. So Japan is becoming more globalized, and learning English from early childhood has become vital. So it has over 100,000 students across 1,800 schools with whom you can share the valuable skill of English fluency. The ability to learn new languages peaks at 9 years old. This is the best time to create the foundations of English fluency. Yeah. So they just have some examples over here about the curriculum, so you can always go through this at your own convenient time just to get an idea on how this process is. So yeah, these are the FAQs. In case if you want to inquire and know more information, you can always come and read this. Like this one is saying, do I need to speak Japanese for the job? No, Japanese language is not required. Should you wish to work on your Japanese language skills, they offer free online Japanese lessons, which is extremely popular among our native staff. There's also supporting for obtaining the JLPT certification. Then there is generally no need to work overtime, but if you're required to work before or after your shift, overtime rates will apply. Okay, how long does it take from application to hiring? This will depend on your visa status, but it's possible to start working within a month or two of your initial application. Are there any work place transfers? There's a possibility of changing schools. However, there are generally no transfers that would require relocation. So that is basically it. So when we come to this other site of apply now that I had earlier clicked, these are some of the schools that are hiring. Yeah. So in case if, let's say for example, I want kids duo, this is the job description. Their base salary starts at 250,000 yen to 270 depending on your experience. Teachers receive full paid comprehensive initial training, during which accommodation and transportation reimbursement can be provided if necessary. Usable and transferable experience and skills gained via regular teaching workshops held throughout the year. 10 paid days of leave per year after 6 months of employment, in addition to national holidays. Work-related commuting costs reimbursed. Social security and health insurance provided. Visa sponsorship and renewal support available. So some contracts may vary depending on location. So these are some of the responsibilities that you'll be required to do. English speakers who have at least 2 years, associate degree or valid working visa. If at all you're already in Japan, you're independent and creative minded, ready to innovate and adapt in any circumstance. You're team-oriented, passionate, enthusiastic, and creative in your approach to teaching children. You have a strong sense of professionalism and you're self-motivated. Prior experience with children, teaching or otherwise, is preferred. So our curriculum puts emphasis on pronunciation and phonics practice. So while we of course welcome English teachers from a variety of countries with varying dialects and accents, we ask that you are able to effectively teach and express these concepts in a phonetically natural English environment. Only applicants that are able to meet the highest standards of English fluency will be required. So that is one of them. So in case if you want to apply, you'll just come over here, click on that apply button, and then it's going to take you to the application form. Yeah, so this is the application form. This is how it looks like. So here you come, you fill in your name, your email address, phone number, date of birth, nationality, your current address, then your Japanese visa status, visa expiration dates, then your preference, which kids brand are you interested in applying for. Then you can also put here the location, So this is your first option, and then you have the second option. Which one would you prefer? And then detailed references. So in case if you have any references, you can put them here. Then you can put your possible start date, your ability, when you're available in case if you're shortlisted. So their timing is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and you have to put it in Japanese time. Yeah. And then checklist. So here you just tick. So for example, overseas, if I told you I've lived in Japan before, or you're bringing pets, or you want to stay in your current area, you check all items accordingly, so you can tick more than one. Then your application routes. So here, of course, you're going to put Yaruki Switch Group because you're applying via them, and then you give the details. Yeah, so please specify here. Then here you'll attach your resume and your cover letter, and then you submit your application, and that will be it. So in case if you're considered for the application and you're eligible, then of course you'll be contacted for the interviews. So that's basically how the process is. But in case if you need assistance on applying for this opportunity, feel free to book me in. I'll share my consultation call in the description box below, as well as the comments, so that you can reach out to me there, or you can as well connect with me on Instagram in case if you have particular questions that you'd love to inquire from me. I definitely will be sure to respond to all your questions. So that was it, guys.
Great. So now that I've walked you through the entire process on how to apply in order for you to be considered to join Yaruki Switch Group, then go ahead, give this video a thumbs up if it has been able to answer your queries. And if you haven't yet understood the process or you're still confused a bit, feel free to drop any of your questions or concerns in the chat box below. I'll be sure to respond to you. And if you need further help in terms of how to apply and all of that, then book my consultation call. The link will be in the description box below, as well as the comment section, to further guide you on how to apply. So very many people have actually been able to move to Japan and are currently teaching through Yaruki Switch Group. So if you're interested in being one of them, then you definitely need to take action. After watching this video, go ahead, go check out the website and begin your application process as soon as possible. The beauty about it is that they hire all year round. So yeah, but of course, at the end of the day, you still need to ensure that you submit your application early in advance, because they receive lots and lots of applications. So that was it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. As usual, like, share, subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram if you'd love to connect with me. It will be over here. And I can't wait to catch you in the next one. Bye for now. Do take care of you.